Hello. So today I'm going to show you some of the latest tools I've been created as part of my character tools set, and we're just going to start by me importing this model. So I import this model, and so this is a character model that would be suitable for doing a rigid bind kind of operation, because it's like sort of robot rather than sort of like a like an organic character. So I'm going to take my model, just going to put it onto a layer there, so just hide that for the moment. And the idea is can build the actual joint hierarchy by using locators, because they're like really easy to edit. And this locator hierarchy, as you can see, it's got all the sort of the hierarchy that you've got in the joints. So you can build that really quickly by using your model as a reference, and then at any point we can convert that into the actual skeleton. And if we want to go back and edit one of the bones or something like that, we can get that straight back into this mode and into the locators. Say I want to sort of like move that to there, and if I like toggle, it's sort of created a different it's like reformatted the bone. So just go back and move that back again and get that back into joints. There we go. So it's a really quick way of being able to edit the hierarchy, but just switch to this like really convenient format. So it's quite similar to the fit skeleton in a way that used in advanced skeleton, and indeed the system is like designed to be compatible with advanced skeleton. So let's go back and show some of the auto rigging that I've got going on. So here's our character model, and we've got these both selected. If I go for rigid bind, so that has bound our model, and all the skin weights are automatically set up. And as I say, it is a rigid bind, and that's like really easily demonstrated here, because if I just did a default like skinning operation, we'd have all sorts of like sort of soft influences happening, but you can sort of see from the articulation of that joint that that is like, it's like a rigid operation here. So this really sort of takes the pain out of doing all the skin editing for the artist, and that's the idea really. It's just like speeds up the rigid bind operation for the artist, so there's no manual editing of skin weights. So I think that's a really useful function to have. What we've got here, so I'm like manipulating this bone here, and the pelvis section is moving. So I can really quickly edit that. Just restore the bind pose there, and if I select the pelvis bone or the pelvis geometry, and I just need to select the root joint. That's the joint I want it to be parented to, because it's parented to the wrong bone at the moment. So bind selected meshes to joint, and let's now have a look, to see if we've fixed that, and that's now correct. So that's great. So it's really quick and convenient to work with. And so this is there's another issue here with the abdomen section. Again, all I have to do is select the bone that's parented to the wrong joint, and select the joint it needs to be parented to, which is this one, and bind selected meshes to joint. And so if I get this, there's the chest bone, and that's now parented to the correct joint. So So we've completed the rigid binding. We completed all the skin weights for the entire model, and it's been really quick, really easy, and there's been very little we've had to sort of manually do in terms of like sort of hand, setting, getting into all the component editors to set any of the skin weights. So it's a really quick process for doing the binding, and so hopefully this is a really useful tool for artists to do rigid binding.